Hi, this is Natalie Rydstrom and you're watching SBRpicks.com. Now, a battle of the bottom tier will see 12th place Leicester host 15th place Hull. Now, it's very close at the bottom, with Hull just 5 points above the relegation zone. Leicester are the favourite to be relegated at the end of the season. So at this point, they don't have much to lose. How will this match play out? Well, let's hear what Lee Phelps has to say, William Hill's in-play radio host. Lee, thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure.
Now, I'm kind of surprised here. Leicester are the favourites to win at home. But considering they've only won 2 at home, it's quite a risk to take. Leicester's price 2.1, the draw 3.3, and Hull 3.75. Bet 365 there. Can you pick a winner?
No, it's a tricky one, I must admit. I mean, Hull's away form is poor. Won one of their last 13 Premier League away matches, 5 draws in there. Failed to score in 7 of the last 10 league games on the road as well. Leicester don't give you any confidence, though, do they? They've picked up 1 point from a possible 18. I mean, they need to start winning games. I mean, I can see why they are favourites, because they have to win this game. If they lose this game, I think you can write them off. I think you can say that they're definitely relegated. Obviously not mathematically, but the stuffing will have been taken out of them if they lose to Hull. So I can't really make an argument for either team. Natalie, I think it'll be a tense, nervy game where neither team will want to lose. Yeah. And that's the paramount thing, isn't it? You know, it's the fear of losing that is the problem, I think, here. And you know, in the article that I wrote to accompany this video, I wrote about how Matthew Upson this week has been talking about the Leicester defender. He's been talking about how they have to play with no fear and go out. That's all right saying that, but it's difficult when there's a crowd there and the nerves are there and you're starting the game. So I'm going to go right down the middle here and go for the draw.
Yeah, OK. Well, the reverse match did see a 1-0 win to Leicester on the road, which obviously added to their only other win on the road, which was playing Stoke last August, also ending 1-0. So what are you expecting in terms of goals and both teams scoring? Is this a sort of a both teams scoring no and under 2.5 goals?
Well, I'm not sure about the both teams scoring part of it, to be honest with you. I know it could be a 0-0. Yeah. You know, but I think unders on the goals, definitely. I mean, you got your 3rd lowest home scorers against the 3rd lowest away scorers in the division. You know, and if it is tense and nervy, as I'm predicting, then that's even less reason for there to be goals, because the last thing you do is extend yourselves to go and attack. You stay solid in defence, and if both teams are doing that, then you could get to kind of half-time, and if it's still goalless at half-time, and it's still a draw at 60 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if both teams start to think about settling for a point there, because that's not disastrous. So I'm looking at pairing the result and the goals up and going for the draw and under 2.5 goals as my main bet here. I just think neither team would be overly happy with that, but they wouldn't be, you know, desperately sad about it either. All
right, I'd like that because, you know, it's the under 2.5 goals, so definitely seems to play here, but it's low odds. So you've combined that with the draw. Risky though, draw and under. You've got 2 chances for you to slip up there. Yeah, you bet not to come in, but then you've got better odds. So it's the risk you take.
I think it's just because I really like the draw a lot, but I can't see it being 2-2.
No.
So I suppose I'm kind of just go for the draw by all means. But if you're going for the draw, can anyone really see a 2-2 here? Exactly. So that's why I'm kind of pairing them together. 3.75, 11-4. You know, it's decent, but by all means, just take the draw and take the goals out of it if you think there's a chance of there being a few goals in the game.
No, I can't see 2-all draw, but let's see. This definitely has a pointing to the under 2.5 goals here. So I like your tip there, Lee. Lee, thank you for joining us today.
Pleasure.